Hey, what's going on, Internet? Welcome to round 4 of the Hakumite. My elimination rounds begin now. Today I'm playing against DieVerse in his blue-white tempo deck that was designed by PeepySqueeps, and it's going to probably come down to if I get my Sky Spawners early and if I dodge the dreaded one of Gideon, which, who knows, I probably won't. But speaking of Gideon, it appears our last opponent didn't take too kindly to being called a 2-year-old for watching damage effects. And, so what? I don't care. Instead of, talking to me directly on my channel, because he obviously watched the video, he decided to go, go to Crybaby NGA land. And, talk a little bit of trash and whatever. But you guys all saw the video. I mean, that guy's in a commanding position, and he's still finding ways to misplay, so I don't really give a shit. Congratulations. And, I guess he played his round 4 and just fucking, found his Gideons right away again and took the match, so good for him. Good for him on the deck that just finds Gideon, by turn 4 or turn 5 every game. But I like he was trash talking my deck, like he even fucking can wrap his head around it. And he wants to talk about consistency, like you can look how consistently. Oh no. So we're playing as DieVerse, and he just logged on, but I think he's trying to get his Twitch thing going. But yeah, so anyways, that last guy, hey, you can call me salty, but that guy's just a big fucking man baby for not even fucking, bringing his gripes to me, watching damage effects like a fucking 2-year-old. And, trash talking behind the fucking safety of the NGA moderators. But anyways, we're on to DieVerse. Like I said, this is our elimination rounds. We're 1 and 2. 3 and 2 should make top 8, but I don't think any 3-loss player is getting in. So it begins now. So I have to win to take the whole thing down 5 straight rounds. But I think we could be okay. I mean, with his Sky Spawners and Whirler Rogues, it's going to kind of make our Flesh Bags kind of bad. But I don't know. He has a bunch of bounce spells. Like if he draws like the wrong part of his deck, we should be all right. He should give us the time we need. And speaking of time, we're on the draw this time. Like I said, we can play whatever we want. Alright, even though I have no white mana for Jace, for Gideon, I have a Jace. And I have a Sky Spawner. So I'm going to live with that. And no 1-drop on him. He has 4 1-drops, so that's good. Alright, there's a hollow. I don't need fucking... I can play my basics right now. But I'll lead with the blue just in case we draw a Plains, so we can go Plains, Prodigy. We're on Prodigy, Jace, Sky Spawner, and maybe Gideon, or maybe a Cub, but we'll see. Like I say, he can't really kill anything. And I wonder if he can hear us. I can never tell if they can hear us or not. But he's thinking. And I'll tell you right now, for the record, if he fucking disconnects, I'm taking that win, because this fucking hand is great. I know him and Peepy/Tibble had some connection problems, but in the elimination rounds, hey look, another double white spell. So we have a Jace, which is good. Question is, do I main phase loot for Plains? I think I do, if I don't draw one. Question is, what do I loot? Probably the island. Like, I want to keep all my creatures. Okay, he drew his Sky Spawner. So, he might have Tightening Coils for my 2/1. All right, there's a summon. So, yeah, let's just main phase loot here. This is rough. I don't want to get rid of the land because, you know, I want to cast summons. I don't want to get rid of the outburst. I mean, is it the cub? I guess we'll just get rid of the fucking cub. Because I want to keep this Epiphany because I kind of want to flip Jace. And I can actually, I always sometimes forget about my spawn token, which is the whole reason I have these Sky Spawners in here. I could theoretically cast summons next turn. It's just unfortunate we didn't have anything crazy to pitch. Alright, he's got his white. I mean, if he rogues us, we're going to be in trouble. I am going to block with the Sky Spawner this turn because that puts another... Ah, fuck, man. Alright, we need our white mana, like, now. Question is he going to make something unblockable? So, I mean, it only would have gotten better for him if he had a 1-drop, but this is probably, like, his best fucking opener against me, period. I mean, I'm still drawing to a Languish. And I will gladly take these trades. I mean, I can't fucking summons, so... Alright, let's main phase Epiphany. You know, this Mortuary Mire has been getting me in fucking so much trouble. And I need to start fucking drawing white, so we're done with all that. We're done with Mortuary Mires. Alright, there's an Emeria Shepherd. I guess we'll just fucking shrink the rogue for now. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I shrink. I mean, I can Sky Spawner next turn to set up, you know, a summoned Shepherd to get something else back. I'm still on a 4-turn clock, but we're gonna Sky Spawner. And I guess just the reflex swing with the rogue, even though, you know, I don't have Celestial Flare. Alright, here's a Flesh Bag. So I'm gonna Sky Spawner first. So I'm not gonna summons this turn. I just want to clear his board of idiots. I mean, he's gonna lose a guy. And we'll just shrink the flyer. And no attacks. So I mean, I very rarely have mana troubles with this deck, but right now I am. So I mean, he has 3 spells in his hand. We know that much. Because I think he would have, unless he's drawing a whole bunch of lands. I mean, if he wants to blow a fucking Celestial Flare on an Eldrazi Sky Spawner, then he can be my guest. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Alright, so I'm at 11. I think we're still doing good. I mean, you can't make anything unblockable. Hey, look, another Sky Spawner. So what can I do here? Like, I can Sky Spawner flashback, but I don't think flashing back epiphanies is what I want to be doing right now. I think I'm just going to keep playing this game. Keep shrinking his dudes with Jace. And we're going to hit the free blade this time. Now, unfortunately, this 1/1 isn't going to be doing much, but, you know, we'll be able to summons. I mean, at this point, I think I'm just going to keep getting back Sky Spawners. I mean, we still have 2 languishes. We're a little bit away from casting these outbursts. He only runs 1 Celestial Flare. That I know. I mean, I'm just gonna get the flyer. Come on, man, with this shit. I'm gonna lose every game to fucking Gideon. Alright, well, this is good. We're definitely doing the Shepherd. We're just going to get back Sky Spawners. And let's just see if we can, you know, get him at instant speed. I mean, Fleshbag isn't doing anything in this fucking situation. I mean, we're gonna have the tokens to chump block the 5 damage from Gideon. All right, so he's gonna clutch the Shepherd and awaken his land. Comes Gideon. How much damage can we take? Yeah, mana. Let me look at this. Look at these mana problems. I have 99 problems, and mana problems are some of them. Well, it's got to be, let's see, 2, 3. We're in full desperation mode now, boys. We're just dead to anything. Watch, here comes the plains. Nope. Alright, we have a Cruel Revival, which does nothing. We can Sky Spawner and not even have enough mana to flashback. Summons. So, I mean... we're dead. I mean, we're not dead, but we're dead to that Gideon. I mean, we could have staved this off without fucking, you know, staring down the fucking 5 damage every turn. So all my opponents are going to be able to find Gideon in their fucking top 20, and I'm not going to be able to find anything. I mean, do I call this a slow roll? I mean, I can disperse Gideon. I mean, I have a disperse for Gideon, but even then. Yeah, I can't believe I found, 20 cards deep, couldn't find anything but an Evolving Wilds. That's pretty upsetting. I mean, we're not dead yet, but we might as well be. That's funny. Alright. So, I'm just gonna go back. I'm pretty sure I've lost, like, every game I've lost in this tournament has been to a Planeswalker, except, like, the very first round where I fucked up. But that's okay. I mean, he's gonna top deck a Gideon, and I'm just fucking going to top deck every fucking white spell in my deck without the second white. And I fucking drew extra cards. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what I can do. I had fucking just so much time, and I just got fucked over at every turn. And I was even on the draw. But I mean, Sky Spawner Rogue, I mean, that's just too much. Like, if he starts drawing shit like Lantern Scouts, like, I'm in a much better position. But I had Jason and my own Sky Spawner, but I just had too many cards that I couldn't cast. I mean, especially, if I get my Gideon first. I mean, even, like, if I play my Gideon after his Gideon, I think I'm still favored. At least I'm on the play this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna mulligan that. Alright, so I can actually go Cub, Sky Spawner, or Plains Cub, Island, Sky Spawner. And then Prairie Stream will be untapped if I draw a Gideon. So I mean, I'm just trading off everything here. If he Tightening Coils this, I won't chump, because I can just use it to get rid of a future Tightening Coils on something else, because he runs 3 with the Heliod's Pilgrims, the 2 Heliod's Pilgrims. But I mean, if he swings into this, I'm just gonna snap off a block. First Strike Consul's Lieutenant, that's a problem. Alright, so we're just gonna Sky Spawner up. Does he run Disperse? No, he runs Celestial Flare. So if he comes at me with the Consul's Lieutenant, I can double block Cub and Scion on this guy. I only get punished by 1 Celestial Flare doing it that way. And he's thinking. I mean, I can also triple block to play around the flare, but then I lose, both halves of my Sky Spawner, which is sad. Stop listening. We shall see. Like, this reprisal isn't going to do anything. I mean, I guess it hits irregulars. I don't think he has the flare. I think he just would have fucking gone all in already if he had the flare. If he doesn't attack at all, that's pretty good for me. Guess he's gonna get that island. No, another plains. Alright, so he does not have a celestial flare. I'm actually gonna epiphany here. I don't need to attack. Like, my late game is just gonna beat him, so. I mean, at least if he has Gideon again, I can at least get at it with my own Sky Spawner. Nope, Cabarino. What am I pitching? I'll still save this fortress. Hey, there's it's my homie Alhammaret. I mean, I'm gonna Sky Spawner again. Now I'm gonna start getting in for a little bit of damage. Because I don't think he has the flare. I'm just gonna cast another spawner. I mean, he fetched a plains. So, I mean, he must... Okay, there's the rogue. I mean, I can hold this off for a little bit before I have to panic. Okay, I guess now I have to panic. Yeah, because I can't let him swing with that. I mean, I can still get a bounce spell here. Probably should have saved that Sky Spawner, but whatever. Well, we're just going to Outburst, and hopefully he doesn't have a good follow-up. I mean, I'm not going to Alhammer it here. He's got too many guys. I mean, he knows it's coming. We all know it's coming. Alright, so it's back to him. If he has another rogue, it's trouble. And this Alhammaret's kind of stranded right now. Alright, Lantern Scout I can deal with. And we have the answers to irregulars. Hey, a wild 7-drop appears. Yeah, so I think that's my misplay for playing out that second fucking Sky Spawner. That was bad, because now I have like just no follow-up. I'm just reacting now. And I kind of missed that land. Okay, there's the irregulars. So he must have just top decked that. And we're just gonna fucking snap that off right now. So finally got use out of that reprisal. Praise Allah. So he's got a couple bounce spells in his hand. Clutch. He has 2 Royal Spouts and 3 Clutch Occurrents. Maybe some Tightening Coils. I mean, he's gonna be able to awaken whatever he does. Alright, Vent. If I draw a land, I probably just Shepherd? No. I can do that next turn. Hey, there's a Possessed Scab, but... Let's play the old toilet sphinx here. So it's clutch. Alright. So let's just get the threat out of his hand. He has an island and a tightening coils. That's fine. There's an island and a clutch and a consul's lieutenant. And we have a fleshbag marauder. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I'm going to save this Alhammer. I don't want him... I mean, I'm basically have a 3-3 lockdown. And also makes his other coils dead draws. And I guess I have the Alhammer to play around Celestial Flare. Which, I don't know, Flare's still kind of a beating, because then he has something to reactivate. So he's playing out the island because he knows I know he has it. Let's just make sure we're tapping everything. Alright, so we know it's a clutch occurrence. So there's no sense in swinging with this Alhammer. And also, at any time, we can possess Scab, fucking Feldark Hub for a surprise. Or even, you know, if we draw up planes, do it with Shepherd. Alright, so here comes some more tightening coils. I mean, he can double block a Shambling Vent. Or not. Let's see. Clutch does hit Awaken Lands, so I don't want to awaken my Shambling Vent. I don't want him to get another... Let's awaken this Plains. And not tap my Plains or my Scion. I can't swing with the Scion doing it like this. But that's okay. Man, I don't want him to get another coils. It's just gonna get annoying because he can coils lands. Alright, so... let's get back a flesh bag. And I don't want to lose my land here. He's dead next turn. Or not. Alright, so we're gonna get filthy here. And just kill his whole board. He still got a... I don't know, he has a hidden card. But now if he doesn't tap now, he's just dead. I think he waited far too long to tap. And we'll play around Celestial Flare. If that's the hidden card. Well, alright, we had the time we needed there. Yeah, I think me playing out that second Sky Spawner when I knew I had a sweeper in hand, that was no bueno. So that's my fuck up. Alright, the moment of truth. And it helps I was on the play that round and had a 2-drop. I'm just glad, you know, our invites are working like smoothly, unlike, you know, the last guy. Last guy with all his excuses and like just took forever to join. He fucking couldn't figure out his Twitch stream. Like he's a mess. I don't know if DieVerse is streaming right now. Could I have won that game any earlier? That's the question. I mean, he should have had one more turn, to be honest with you. But pitching that land and keeping that reprisal did not bite us, which is good. And we're on the draw for the fateful game. Alright, on the draw with a Sky Spawner and a Planar Outburst. This is going to be rough. Alright, strike one. I mean, he can't realistically flip that until turn... I mean, he can go double 1-drop here. So we still have another turn until he can flip it. Alright. We might be okay now. Question is, do I make him use all his mana on regen? He's got to have a third land drop, right? Yeah, of course. Is he going to bounce this for Oh, alright, so he can flip Gideon next turn. Yeah, I'll absolutely block that. Alright, we're going to Sky Spawner City, boys. This is about to get fucking weird. Did I make him spend the mana? Well, Gideon's gonna flip, even if I block or not. He wastes like... I make him waste a mana, then he untaps and makes that invincible. And then I just bonds it. This is indeed a question. Like, I need to save this token. I mean, if he follows up with the Whirler Rogue, so let's just make him spend the money. So he can't follow up with anything else. Like I said, worst case scenario, we can still bonds it. I mean, I don't think I need to bonds it right now. I'm gonna wait and see what his follow-up is. Because if he starts fucking overextending, he's just fucking going ham. Always indestructible. Just get rid of that. Alright, well that Gideon's definitely getting bonds. 2 Gideons in one game. Even though I'm gonna bonds it, I'm still going after it. And I might actually not even bonds it. I might just fucking go for the kill here. Because now I don't need this Scion token for anything. He might be wondering, yeah, the Gideons legend ruled themselves. I'm not going to read that right now. Alright, he's going to coils. You gotta remember, I have my vent too, so if he goes full ham, I can still kill Gideon next turn. I mean, I'll take a little bit of damage, but... Alright, let's see how he attacks. See, if he brings the 2/2, that's good for us, because then Gideon automatically dies. Bring the 2/2. Alright, so I'm just gonna save 5 life here. I mean, he double blocks the vent, but that's okay. I said, I don't want to, like, just bonds this and get fucking cubbed. Like, I'm fucking walking a super greedy tightrope here, but I have another chum blocker. And I have this shambling vent to hold off these guys. I mean, yeah, he could play a sky spawner of his own. Like, you know, any flying blocker. And I'm in trouble. No, I'm just gonna take 5 here. Alright, so he does have Consul's Lieutenant. just want to see what his follow-up is. I could have chumped. Okay, good. We might have just won this game. Gideon down. Patience is a virtue. 1 mana shy, but I don't give a shit. I mean, Whirler Rogue is still going to be a problem. I think I just thinned my deck out here. I'm not going to get fucking cute. Not getting cute this time, not with fucking my tournament on the line. Like, save it for a 2-of Shepherd. Like, I don't think that's a thing I'm gonna do. So I have plenty of swamps, plenty of islands. I mean, I guess I can get another... I don't really need another plains. So let's get a swamp. I mean, he has to have a Clutch Occurrence. Like, that has to be what it is. Or a Royal Spout. So I'm just going to hold back this Shambling Vent. Actually, no, I'm going to... No, I mean, I want to see what he does. Like, he's going to awaken something. I hope it's not Clutch. I hope it's Royal Spout, because then I can reprisal the land. I mean, that's fine by me. Alright, he's got another Sky Spawner. Alright. Let's see what we draw first. Before we start getting silly here. Hey, an Obnixilis Reignited appears. I'm gonna wait on that though. I'm not gonna play it this turn. So, this Sunken Hollow is not needed. I want to see if he'll give up his fucking Sky Spawner. You guys probably like, what the fuck? You didn't play Obnixilis this turn? All right, so is he gonna do it? Good. Like I said, I'm gonna win the late game. I just need to fucking remove all his threats. Well, he must be flooding. All right. Alright, now we have the... I mean, I have this 1-of Vile in here for when I don't want to pitch shit with Epiphany in the late game. And we have a 1-for-1 answer for Whirler Rogue now. And also, it's something you can get back with the Myriad Shepherd, just in case you're curious about all the 1-ofs. They're all in there for a reason. It's not just to be fucking retarded. I mean, he can clutch this, but then I can just Vile and protect my life total. If he Royal Spouts it, then I have Reprisal for the land. Alright, so this is about over. This mortuary mire, I wish it wasn't. Actually, no, I guess it's alright that it's there. I mean, we drew all fucking 4 sky spawners, so we were pretty fortunate this game. I'm actually gonna sack the Scion here to fucking get this game over with. It's not slow roll. All right. I mean, he could still rogue us, but that's okay. Pop this bitch now. I also have access to Flashback Epiphany. So we finally overcame a Gideon. I don't know if DieVerse was aware of the legend rule of the Planeswalkers. I mean, I'll find out in the... So this is 5. And we can draw another... We have one more Epiphany in the deck for lethal. I'm really trying not to slow roll. See, this is how you do it. I'm just trying to win the game. Do I have anything that draws cards? Nope. So that's it. Good games, DieVerse. This passes the turn, and that's it. Man, we saw half our deck that game. That was a grinder. But you didn't see any Whirler Rogues that game. It was just a battle of the Sky Spawners. So that was close. Good games to him. Glad, you know, everyone showed up. Don't beat yourself up too bad. Everyone's gonna do it at least once. So yeah, wow, 49 minutes against blue-white tempo. That's nuts. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I've recently become very busy during the week, so my round 5 game against whoever it will probably again be over the weekend. And I'll try and get, you know, a regular video out. I know I said I was going to play the other Hakumite decks, which I still plan to. But yeah, so that's it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, Internet.